Hey guys, what's going on? Max Forti here again with another video. Today it's going to be about style, fragrance, your lifestyle, how you want to present yourself, what message you want to convey. I got my friends here, model, entrepreneur Kayla. Have a guy here in law, Ryan, myself, entrepreneur, business guy, finance, and of course Dave, which is, he's into fitness, he's a doctor, so you're going to get a perspective of each one of us, what we wear, how we want to present ourselves. So stay tuned, it's coming up right now. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Max Forti here again. So let's talk about style and fragrances. How you pair your fragrances with the message you want to convey. Whether you're going to a black tie event, upper class, dressier, if it's warm like right now, summertime, if it's colder weather. Signature scent. Let's start with signature scent, which is very basic. Exactly a fragrance that you want people to remember you by. So we have a guy here that's a law guy. His immigration law, Ryan. What are you wearing these days?
Lately I've been wearing, I forget what it's called, Versace. It's a blue bottle, kind of square.
Versace Pour Homme.
Exactly.
With the little Medusa metal logo.
That's
so Versace Pour Homme, you guys know, it's a citrus aromatic scent.
Yeah.
Very easy to wear, citrus crisp, clean, very professional.
You knew that, right, Ryan? It's a citrus aromatic?
Exactly, yeah. I'm sure.
So we're helping Ryan right now to get a fragrance wardrobe. Dave has about 300 plus fragrances. I have a little over 1,500 right now. I know it's a lot. It's insane. Just a tad bit too much.
You have one.
Kayla is also trying to find a signature scent for her. Actually, not a signature scent, but like a more broad wardrobe.
Yeah.
But what do you have right now?
So right now I have Juicy Couture, and that one is my day-to-day.
Okay.
And then I have also the Rihanna.
Sure. What is it called?
I think it's just
the coconut one,
yeah,
right?
it's a coconutty one that's elongated.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I usually wear that one more during like the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they think we're crazy, but we're trying to get them to really feel how much you can get out of your fragrances. If you have a nice wardrobe, depending on your mood or what kind of event you're going, it's nice to have a little bit of variety. Also, I'm not saying you have to have 300 or 1,000 fragrances, but I think everyone should have at least 5 or 6 fragrances. Would you say so? Like a nice little wardrobe.
I think that's my goal by the end of the summer.
For example, we're going to talk about casual, warm weather, and cold weather. So a nice casual scent, like we're wearing today, relax, hanging out. Versace Pour Homme is great for that. Yeah. You can dress up or dress down Versace Pour Homme. What other, samples, Dave, you would talk about warm weather casual scents?
For a casual scent, personally, I prefer Invictus Aqua. You can get any formulation. I like to go to the gym pretty often, 5 or 6 days a week. So I like a scent that I could wear to the gym, and then let's say I'm going to grab a bite to eat after, or I'm going to go stop by somewhere. I still want to smell good, but not so it's too synthetic and gym-like. You want to have like a very nice, fresh fragrance that can be worn at the gym and casually. So I feel like Invictus Aqua really fits that mold. It's been talked about in the fragrance community quite a lot, but there's a reason behind that. Now, something a little bit less common maybe, but still pretty popular. I like Terre de Hermes. Nice. It's a very dirty orange, and I love wearing that. Not so much to the gym.
Orange, but vetiver.
But vetiver.
It's a little more mature.
It is. It is a little bit more mature.
I think the Invictus is a little more playful, youthful.
Correct. Yeah.
But they're both great.
Right. I feel like if you're maybe 25 plus, maybe a little bit older than that, you could really pull off the Terre de Hermes. But it definitely exudes a little bit more class. That you wouldn't really want to go to the gym with that. It's not as well-rounded, I would say, but it's a really nice, sophisticated scent. Okay. And personally, any vetiver scent for me is amazing. I love vetiver,
yeah. We talked about this off camera. It's just one of my favorite notes because it conveys a very elegant, sophisticated, and always modern. I just love it. It's timeless. Vetiver is timeless.
It is, especially in the warm weather.
Right. For me, for casual warm, I go with Versace Mental Fresh, which has that carambola Brazilian fruit, which I love. That fragrance is just amazing for warm weather casual. Or Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Those are the ones that I've been gravitating towards lately for casual warm weather. How about casual cold weather? What do you think, Dave?
So casual cold weather, when it's when it's cold outside, you know, you hear the pure malts and the pure Havans coming out, which is, you know, the reason behind it is you want something heavier and sweeter when it's cold. So for me, personally, I have a little bit more of a, I like to stray away from those because they're so common, at least in the fragrance community, and they don't work too well on my skin. So in the cold, I really like something that's mass appealing, but also is a little unique. Ultra Mal really fits the mold for me. It's a little bit of a kind of immature smell at first,
Very
but
youthful,
it is
playful,
very
bubblegummy.
youthful. It is.
But it does transition.
It does, and of course it transitions based off your skin type and chemistry. Ultra Mal actually is, you know, a lot of people look at this bottle and they're like, oh my god.
My dad.
Except no.
Well, because you're thinking about the original.
She thinks about the original
Ultra
Mal,
yes.
right? This is totally
Have her try that.
different
Have her
take.
try that.
Yeah,
Smell it. So that to me, it's similar to 1 million in that it's so playful and youthful, but as long as you know your air about you, and you know, one of the things that we want to talk about is how you pair your fragrances is important because
Correct.
you don't want to be wearing, let's say I'm wearing Tuscan leather, which is a very heavy leather
To the
scent.
gym.
You don't want to wear that to the gym, right?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so it's important how you dress because that complements the fragrance.
Correct.
Yeah, definitely.
So
And it goes hand in hand with people saying, oh, how come I don't get compliments? Maybe you pairing your fragrance wrongly.
Yeah.
Maybe you present yourself in a fashion that it's not going to work with the fragrance that you're trying to get the compliments from.
Yeah.
So it's very important to keep that in mind.
It is. It's just like any other accessory. This one you just can't see. It's a different sense.
Correct. But that's great. It's got a nice, beautiful pear note up top, and it's very polarizing, like 1 million, which I do enjoy to this day. But it again, it depends on how you're going to wear 1 million. But we'll get to that in a second. So that would be like a cold weather for you.
Right.
Casual.
Right.
For me, it would be that guy right there. Could you get that for us?
Yeah.
This would be my cold weather casual, 1821 tobacco. This is a boozy tobacco scent, woody, very, very beautiful. Dries down to this vanilla boozy tobacco scent, spicy cinnamon, just gorgeous, very inexpensive. I think you can get a bottle like this for like less than 70 bucks.
It was cheaper,
Oh, no,
but then when the
going up in
popularity
price.
rose,
Okay,
you know, then they.
But it is a great value nonetheless because you're getting a lot of fragrance here. This is 100 ml. It does last. It projects. So
What, Kayla? Do you like? Would you like this
please
on a
try
guy?
this. Let me know what you think. Would you like this on a guy? Would you think this is attractive?
Yeah, actually
Yeah.
it does smell. You said orangey scent to it, right?
I
You
mean,
get an orange feel to it?
I do.
Okay. But do you think it's sexy?
Cinnamon. It smells like
Cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Okay, cinnamon
Okay.
is more along the lines.
Yeah,
But you do think
Yeah.
it's attractive? If a
I
guy
do.
was wearing this, you think,
Yeah.
okay.
definitely.
Older
And like
guy,
you said,
younger guy.
I would see this honestly on an older guy. Not to say that you're old.
No problem. I understand.
but
It's rich,
yeah.
it's, okay.
Yeah, exactly. It gives off like a classy, mature.
Yeah.
So this would be my casual night,
Yes, nice.
and then my casual date, cold weather, would be Dolce & Gabbana EDP.
Okay, it's a classic.
So the Ultra Malt would be for you casual night? as
Casual
well?
night.
For
Casual
cold weather.
night for cold weather.
And for date?
So for casual cold weather, I like to wear Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme.
That's a great choice.
Yeah, it doesn't, for some reason, it just doesn't last as long as I would like for it to. But
Is that the Eau de Parfum?
it is.
That's why. The Eau de Toilette, up until 2012, now these guys think we're crazy. It was a much better composition. It
Right.
lasted a long time. Now when they repackaged it,
Yeah.
reformulated 2012 and up,
Yeah.
you get like 3 to 4 hours tops.
Oh my god.
But
Yeah,
it
that's
is great.
exactly what I
You get
get.
that minty tonka.
Right.
Great. Beautiful.
Right.
That's beautiful. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful scent. That's sexy.
Check it out.
That's sexy. That's something you should look into,
Gonna
man.
say something.
Spray some on your hand.
So
It's good
Ryan,
shit.
Yeah.
Good shit.
which one would you like to wear?
It's good stuff.
Oh, it was good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, that one's.
That one's good. That's probably the favorite one you've tried right now, right? So far,
Oh.
from everything.
Right?
Yeah.
This has a universal appeal. It's got Chanel
Oh,
quality all in it, and
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
This stuff is bonkers.
Amazing, yeah.
All right, cool. So, gym scent.
Okay, so I have different gym scents based on the season. So one of the things, for example, during the winter, I love to actually, I took some notes, some tips from Jeremy Fragrance, and I bought his Moschino suggestion, and that works really well. Even though it's slightly sweet, that's just the right amount of sweetness that I want personally in the winter in the gym. You don't want too sweet, you don't want
see
something
that.
overbearing, but that
I can see
Moschino has like a nice zesty lemon.
But it's also smooth.
But also,
and,
very smooth, very sweet. I like that in the winter. In the summer, Invictus Aqua or Mancera Wild Fruits, any Silver Mountain Water type of scent, I love. I love Kenneth Cole Black Bold for the spring.
For the gym?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's just super nice. But you gotta spray this.
That one has a little cucumber vibe to it.
It does. It does.
It
does.
Like a fresh cucumber vibe.
Spring.
Spring.
Because it's a little bit more spicy.
It does smell very springy.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the
nice.
bottle does not match what the fragrance
scent
is.
Oh.
Yes, I
It's,
agree.
it's black bold, but it smells nothing black.
No,
or bold.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
definitely
it.
not.
Yeah.
It smells like
I
it
can see
reminds me of like flowers.
Right?
Fresh, yeah.
Yeah, fresh.
For me, gym scent, I usually go with stuff like Azaro Chrome, the original. Actually has bad memories associated with that scent, but that's another video. Yeah, stuff that's cream crisp, like 360 Perialis, is good. Acqua di Gio. Dolce Gabbana had one that you had on when we went to the gym that one time.
Oh, yes.
The yellow one, I can't remember, I'm drawing a blank right now. Italian Zest.
Yes, that was
So those citrus aromatics is where I usually gravitate towards going to the gym, and stuff that's not really expensive, stuff that you're not going to be scared to spray. There's another one from, it smells like Millesime Imperial, but it's a cheaper version of it. It's from, what was that tattoo guy that was famous?
Sean John?
Not Sean John. The tattoo guy, not Christian Audigier, the other guy. With the tiger, It was
Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy.
Love and Luck.
Oh!
Love and Luck.
Another one that I love,
Hardy.
guys, is Ed Hardy's Love and
Ed
Luck,
Hardy.
which has similarities to Millesime Imperial, so you're going to get the real nice, fresh, citrus, fruity vibe. Great for the gym, very inexpensive.
That's a good
those are my choices, guys, for the gym. How about office? For an office, you work in an office, I work in an office, you're a doctor, so stuff that's inexpensive. You also work in an office.
Yeah.
You have an agency.
Yeah.
She's an entrepreneur, she has her own agency. So what are scents that you guys think has this nice professional vibe, but also inoffensive, very easy to like, universally appealing? Starting with Dave, what do you think, Dave?
I love Dior Homme. Like, it's my go-to office scent. It's creamy, it's got iris, it's got like the zestiness too. It's fresh and sweet at the same time, yet so sophisticated. And I'm a pretty masculine looking guy. People think I'm like, oh, this guy works out, what a tool. And
metrosexual scent.
Yeah. So I like to dial that image back, and I like to have something that smells
match
a little
it with
bit
something smooth,
something
toned
smoother
down.
and toned down. So I think that works well in the office. And remember, it's climate controlled environment, so you don't really have to worry about, oh, is this summer, is this winter, or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, you're wearing Versace Pour Homme right now, but we're trying to get him into different things. Dior Homme is a great one to try. Prada L'Homme is very good.
That is.
Which also has a creamy iris in there, but it's very aromatic.
Yeah, so my favorite, I guess, wearing it to the office would be Van Cleef.
Van Cleef & Arpels.
Yeah, this one's really, to me,
it's Moonlight Patchouli, right?
Yeah.
Moonlight Patchouli. This stuff is
smells,
heavenly, guys.
Yeah, it smells really
But it's
good.
also in a way that's very smooth and professional. It's not like heavy or pungent, even though it's patchouli. It's a patchouli that's done in a very sophisticated manner.
I don't like patchouli, and I really like this scent.
That's a great patchouli.
It's leathery, very leathery,
milky, creamy patchouli.
And the reason why I like it too, it's, to me, since it's unisex, it's very women empowerment. It's like, I'm the boss.
I'm in control. Yeah.
I would definitely think you are.
This is like one of those, I know where I'm going, I know what I want kind of scents.
Yeah.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, I definitely love this one.
And if you want stuff like, for example, heavy weather office scents that I do enjoy, like Italian Cypress, Azaro Pour Homme, I go for those fragrances when it's really cold out because I want something that's a little heavier on the oak moss. That's my taste. If you want to keep it playful, any of the suggestions these guys are rocking are definitely great. And I do everything. I do all different spectrums. I do more playful, 1 million, Invictus Aqua, and I do the heavier stuff, the vintage stuff.
It's interesting. As a doctor, you don't really want to be overbearing with your fragrances, especially in the hospital. But what I'm talking about is clinic days when you go to the office and you see your doctor, right? There you can wear a slight fragrance, and sometimes, Dior Homme, I get bored of it, so I try something else. one spray of Tobacco Rouge or Tobacco Vanille, it lasts all day, and people smell it. It's not overpowering because it's only one spray, and it lasts all day, so you get the pleasure of it too. So I would recommend that.
All right, we'll talk about black tie event. If you're going for an all decked out event, you know, beautiful gown, dress for us, you know, a nice tux. What kind of fragrances do you guys usually gravitate towards for a nice black tie event?
Warm weather, Aventus. I'm basic. Sorry.
Okay.
And
can't go wrong with Aventus.
Right. I mean, maybe
you're gonna smell great.
Soon you are, but soon enough you might be able. It might be wrong to go with Aventus.
Just because it's getting
popular.
Too much
the formula and everything, right? I mean, you smelled it since I was young, right?
Long time.
Yeah. Like since it came out.
Wow. So it goes to show, it's getting a little too much limelight.
Right.
Yeah.
It is.
And it's getting a lot of copies too.
So many, and that's unfortunately making it more mainstream, which is a good and bad thing. And
have you guys tried? Oh jeez, oh shit. It's fine. Have you guys tried Mont Blanc Explorer?
I haven't.
The one that smells like Aventus?
No, I haven't. I wanted to.
It is very close.
I wanted to.
Very like 80-85%.
It's lemony?
It's more zesty.
Zesty?
But it's fruity, and you're going to get that Aventus DNA.
Okay.
For the price, you can't go wrong. You can find a discount for like $53.
Right.
For 100 ml, you can't go wrong, man.
Damn.
Especially with Aventus now retailing for $4.95 for 100 ml, so
that's dirt cheap.
It's a good alternative.
Yeah. You know, no, go ahead.
No, I was just say, so for my black tie event type of thing, it'd probably be the most basic one too. Just because, like, I feel like growing up with my mom, like I said in another podcast, another video we did. I would always smell all of her perfumes, and the one that always stuck out to me was the Chanel, the Coco Chanel.
Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
Or is it
I think
Coco Chanel Mademoiselle?
Yeah, I think so, and that would be the one,
I
think, perfume that I would wear to like.
And that's an amazing scent, man. You know, you can't go wrong with that one either. That fragrance actually surpassed Chanel No. 5 in sales a few years ago.
Oh wow!
Chanel No. 5 is the most
like
sold fragrance in America.
Even I know.
Yeah.
Coco Mademoiselle surpassed it, so it's great. You can't go wrong.
Just sorry for nighttime, or sorry for cold
black
weather.
tie cold.
Black tie cold weather.
Aventus for warm weather.
Aventus for warm weather. For cold weather, I like to wear Dior Homme Parfum.
Okay.
Not DHI, Dior Homme Parfum. It's class, elegance. At first, I didn't like it. I liked DHI more, and then I wore it once, twice. I fell in love. It's probably one of the most masterpiece fragrances ever created. That's just
so masterfully done.
Don't go blind by it. Just
try it. See if you like it. For me, black tie, whether it's warm or cold weather, I always go to vintage. I mean, I have a wall of vintage stuff, and I've gone full-fledged with fragrances. Of course, I'm always learning, no question about that. But with my journey, I've been doing it for 20 plus years, you know, I tend to gravitate towards vintage stuff because we're stronger, more pungent. Yeah. So if I'm doing black tie, I want vintage. You know, I was talking to these guys, I wish I was born in like the 20s or 30s just because I love jazz and that whole thing, you know, the Great Gatsby. So I go for like Aventus. I go for Aventus.
Yeah.
I go for I wish there was no Aventus back then. I go for like a Zara Pour Homme. I go for like Dolce & Gabbana vintage or Givenchy Gentleman vintage. Vintage Tabaron from Creed, which I showed you, you know, very, very green mossy, or Tom Ford's Private Blend Moss Brash. So I go for the heavy green vetiver mossy kind of scents for black tie. I just think it has this very mature and very elegant kind of vibe and mysterious with the dark smoky. That's what I like.
Yeah, it does. You know,
and it works good on my skin too.
A lot of dark scents work well on your skin.
True.
It must be
I even wear Brut aftershave, and it works good for me.
Oh God, I could never pull that off. I'm curious though, since Ryan's kind of like he's a professional, but he's a little bit younger. You know, sure. I'm wondering what he gravitates to. You know, what would the average young professional like? Would they like? Is it like office? For office, for casual, like
for black tie.
For black tie.
Everything we talked about.
Out of all of these scents, like. Which ones do you like?
So I like this one a lot.
Of course.
Yeah.
You can show them, right? It's a Chanel Allure Homme Eau Extreme, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. There's no question about it. I mean, it smells great. It's got the universal appeal.
Very clean,
Women love it. I mean, go ahead and tell us. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, You can't go wrong.
Yes.
Like you said, Dave, you know, citrus aromatic scents are just that good. I mean, companies know what they're doing, you know?
Exactly.
Chanel, Dior, they spend millions in advertisement, they spend millions in researching because they know what people like.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just that, you know?
And that's why you pay money for the juice. It's not just like the bottle. The bottle.
There's a lot of work behind it.
Don't cost $80, but you know. Oh, it's so much good.
So there you have it, guys. That's what we're here for, just to give you guys a quick glimpse on what we like. And also, please share down in the comments what you guys like to wear for signature scent, black tie event, office scent. Love to hear your comments.
What do you think?
Questions?
What do you think Ryan should wear, guys?
That's right. Give these two some suggestions for these topics. You know,
he's helpless.
he needs help. He's got Versace balm right now. You know, so
I need help too, guys.
If you guys want to see Kayla on again, comment down below.
Yes,
thank you.
I'm gonna probably be bringing some nice girls, Kayla's friends, in future videos. If you guys want to see more women on this channel, please let me know. And of course, Dave, if you want to see more of me and Dave doing like a fragrance bros type thing.
Fragrance Bros.
Let us
like
know.
Fragrance Bros. 2.0.
It's already taken, guys. You don't want to start any problems with Dave. I love you, Dave. So there you have it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember, whatever you wear what truly moves you. I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Take care.